Broadcasting live from the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, I'm Levi Flores along with Nadia Sabagian, and this is game number 2 on court number 2. We just saw the blue 2v3, blue 2 won 24-9, and now this is blue 4 versus blue number 1. The blue 4 team in the white, blue 1 in the blue, as we see a shot early up by number 90, and we do not have a number 90 name for that. But we will see how this goes, as we haven't seen blue team number 4 on this court before, but we have seen the blue team number 1 as we see a 3 good on the court early in the game.
Strong drive by number 91, Castro.
Here's Freeman, gets it to the top. Nearly stripped away by number 94. So we see a shot up, a deep
Great
2.
finish from Castro, pointing to his coach and smiling after that one.
Here is Ali to take it down for the white team. Just off the mark on that deep 2 as Castro gets the rebound. Here's Freeman Jr. underneath the hoop. Can't get it to go for 2 times in a row as it comes off to number 27, Pearson. All the way across court. Turnaround jumper puts the ball up too strong as Freeman comes away with a defensive rebound. Freeman straight to the rack. Blocked and a foul on number 67, 4.
Freeman at the line for the first time this game.
Freeman Jr. at the line. Looking at the form, great form, although just can't get the ball to drop. Still learning that muscle memory from the free throw line. Develops as you get older.
Yes, I agree. We have Pearson with the ball.
See great moves at the top by Jones as he puts up a deep 2. Looked good, although it bounced off the front iron, off the back, and eventually rattled out for him as we see.
Castro going a little too fast for himself, loses the ball. Jones again, and it's good. Great play.
A lot higher scoring just within the first few minutes than the previous game here on court number 2. Ball being able to drop as Castro loses it again towards the rack. Jones slowing it down near midcourt. Gets fouled by a mixture of Castro and number 90. Ball inside. Castro with the steal. Keeps it in bounds. Here comes the fast break. Hasselbach down low. Gets tipped out of bounds by Jones, which keeps it with the blue team.
90 to inbound to Castro.
Castro has it, corner 3.
Great look to Freeman, and Freeman was real close on that one, but not quite.
4 with the rebound. Jones will take it down. Taking his time with the ball, a great instinct for a point guard to know when he needs to fasten up the pace or if he needs to slow it down. Picks up the dribble, forces the pass. Here's Castro. Quickly on the defense is Pearson as he comes down all the way, gets the foul, going to the line for an opportunity at 2. Let's take a look at that foul. All the way down. Great hustle by the defense and making sure he gets the contact. Great job by Castro.
And Castro will have 2 attempts.
Castro looking at that form again. This time it goes in. A great job by him.
taking his time on this second one. Ball is up, and it rattles in and out and doesn't make it in. But an offensive rebound by 90. Unfortunately, we don't have the name of 90, but great play.
And a timeout is called on the court as we have a score of 5-5. Let's take a look at Straight Sports, one of our advertisers here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Live out of the timeout, 5-5, a tie game, higher scoring than the previous game here on court number 2, as we see another shot up, a little bit too strong. But Nadia, what do you think of this first half that's quite different than the previous one?
I mean, these two teams are very evenly matched. It's 5-5, very close game. Shots going up, great defense, and we see Lott taking the ball down for White.
Jones calling for it on the opposite side, but Lott taking it straight to the rack, tripped up, no foul, turning it over to Freeman.
I think he was looking for a foul, but we have Freeman coming down.
Freeman putting up the shot, nothing but net for 2.
Great stop on that run for Freeman, drawing the defense and him gaining some space between him and his defense and finishing that one.
Even after the timeout, still staying strong on the court for an easy bucket as we see Lott taking his time at the wing. Guarded by Casberry.
I think he's calling for a screen and miscommunication between the White right there. Still fumbling with the ball.
That was Ali, a little bit too powerful, but Castro making his way down. Defense coming in hot. Here's Lott. Gets fouled as he goes there, and it looks like they're going to keep it on the ground. It looks like they're not going to call the foul. So it just goes straight out of bounds.
Every time Castro gets the ball, I feel like it's a burst of energy down the court. He does not hesitate to go to the rim.
Here's Jones having the backdoor pass to 4. 4 thinking about it, guarded by Freeman. Here's Casberry now taking it away. Not as fast as the rest of the players making his way down the court. He pulls up for 3. That one's good. Wide open 3 for Casberry.
Great play by the blue team on that one. Started with the steal and ends with the three-pointer.
About 8 minutes left in the first half. Blue team with 5 quick, easy points at the start after the timeout. And here they are again. Here comes 23, Lara, down the court. Taking their time. Casberry to Freeman underneath. Nearly blocked by 4, but too strong. Castro calling for it, guarded by Jones. Castro deep into the paint, gets it off the backboard, and another easy bucket for them. And Jones, a great point guard for the white team, making sure that his team gets there. They can set up the players in the right positions in the defense. Even though they are allowed to set up, they know that their offensive play is going to work. Here's Ali now kicking it to Pearson. calling for a screen from 4, but Lott gets it instead.
Love
Pearson
the
backdoor,
patience.
guarded by Castro, puts it up off the iron, comes off on an offensive rebound.
Nice
Lott
move
that
by
time rattles
Lott.
it in.
Great patience coming from this white team, holding the ball, looking for the open lanes, open people, and it will result in scores, as you can see.
And the blue team wants to run it down the white team's throat as they come up the court a lot faster than what Jones is doing for the white team. But here's Casberry thinking for 3 again, takes it too strong. The white team will get it on the baseline. 12-7 blue up over the white team. Lott, a different type of point guard as he jogs up the court, gets a screen from 4. Backdoor pass, here's Ali. And it goes out of bounds. Don't think Ali was quite ready for the pass on the back door.
Yeah, he got his hand on it, but didn't quite grip the ball tight enough to save that one. Castro picking up his dribble. Great give
What a
and
beautiful
go.
pass and a block by Pearson.
I believe a foul was called, but everyone is arguing with the ref on that one.
Everyone's arguing. Let's take a look at the play. Here's Castro with it. Pearson from behind. And I can't quite tell on that one, but Castro is going to the line.
He made his first one. So I guess the ball doesn't lie. Maybe he was fouled.
Players were arguing with the refs. Coaches were arguing with the refs. And Castro nails both of them. 14-7. 5 minutes left in the first half. Here's Lott. Lott picked up his dribble. Here's Pearson, gets Castro off his back.
Off on that shot with Castro with the rebound. Looking up court again.
Casberry using the body.
Great finish by Casberry on that one.
And another timeout on the court as we see a score of 16-7 here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Let's take a look at the promo. Nearing the end of the first half, blue team up 16-7 with about 4 minutes left to play before the half. Another 15 minutes after this, and the blue team really taking it to the rack, making sure that their shots are going in, and even a few three-point shots from Casberry on the board. And the white team slow after their first 5 points. They only put one more ball in the hole as we see Pearson trying to do just that as it rattles off the rim. But the white team having a little bit of issues on the offensive end, but we know that they can make baskets from the first 2 minutes, and we see Lott swatting it away.
Great clean foul, or clean block from Lott.
Let's take a look at that one quickly down the court. Lott chasing him down, swatting him, running into the post, but it was definitely worth it. Here's Casberry now. Let's see if he could get the ball in the hole after he got swatted. Goes out of bounds, and let's see, it's going the opposite way. Great defensive plays by the white team, stopping Freeman, Casberry, everyone on the blue team from getting anything in the hole. And here is Jones just off the mark.
Again, Casberry does not hesitate, or Castro, sorry. Spin move and slightly overran that path and ended up under the rim and couldn't finish that one.
The coach liked that one, although he wasn't able to finish. And here's Pearson on the opposite end for 2. Slowly but surely closing the gap with 2.5 minutes remaining.
Pearson was hit in the eye on that play, but seems to just be rubbing it and still running.
Here's Casberry, splits defenders high off the backboard, rebounded by Jones.
Jones to 94, hustle back, Bach. But they were unlucky
Castro
on that finish.
Now taking their time, bringing it up with just a few minutes left here in the first half. Castro for 3. That one's good. Now under 2 minutes. Here is Ali. Lot for 3. Trying to answer back just off the mark. High off the back rim. Lot with his own. No, can't go. Backdoor pass to Freeman. Freeman double teamed. Jones with the strip. Players on the bench calling for the players to shoot it, although the players on the court have a different mindset.
Hustle back with that one, drawed the foul, and will be at the line.
Still plenty more games left to play here at the NCS TV Summer Camp here on this July 15th, Thursday. We still have 2 other courts available for you to watch. Court 1 along with the gym.
94 slightly turned his body on that first one, didn't get it quite in. Let's see if he can nail this second one.
1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first half. White team trying to close the gap as they are down by 10. Castro calling for it. Casberry trying to get around Jones, puts the ball up, can't get it to go in, rebounded by Jones.
Lott will drive into the paint, wide open.
Straight down to the rack, can't get it to go. Great defense by Entz. Ali for a deep 2 off the front iron.
I mean, White is doing a great job getting the open lanes, but just unlucky with their finishes.
Here's Freeman. Freeman trying to go up, too many steps.
See the frustration in Freeman. Getting that travel call can be frustrating, but it's part of the game. It happens to the best of us.
10-point lead, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's see what Jones and company can do. Ali running back door, gets the pass, nothing but the basket. Yes, it's good for 2.
Great turn and finish on that one by Ali.
Castro now a little bit tired, taking his time. Guarded by Ali, behind the back.
Looking for an open man. No one seems to be making any movement.
Castro for 3, too hard. Here's Casberry thinking for 3. Bullseye! Nails the 3 at the end of the buzzer.
And we will count that one.
And that puts the blue team up 19-11 here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm Levi Flores along with Nadia Sabagian. Let's take a look at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. And the second half is just about underway as the blue team took an 11-point lead at the end as Casbury nailed a 3-point shot. Let's take a look at that while we have a chance, waiting on the rest to start the second half. Here he is, Casbury. You see him from the wing, hitting it as the buzzer goes, nails the bullseye right down the middle, giving the blue team an 11-point lead. Let's see in the second half what happens. Will the white team come back? Will the blue team obliterate the white team? Let's find out.
Anyone's game at this point, still have a whole half left.
Yeah. Teams switching sides. Now the white team going left to right, blue team going right to left. Let's see what the difference makes on the court.
A lot showing off his handles. A little mixed up, and unfortunately will be blue ball.
Jones was fighting for it to stay in, although he took a step out of bounds before he was able to touch it, which results in the turnover. Castro deep down the court to Freeman. Thought about a three, gets trapped in the corner, screen from Laura.
Picks up his dribble, in some trouble, but Castro there.
Castro to Freeman. No man's land.
Great movement from this blue team.
Castro looking for three, too strong. Freeman caught underneath with Jones, calls the jump, and it is going to stay with the blue team.
Great job by blue team. There was 4 whites around him, but Freeman still came out with that offensive rebound. And let's see if they can score.
Casbury inbounds it to Castro. Castro and Freeman really working together. 2 great guards for that team as Casbury backs down the defender. Can't put the ball in the hole. Comes off to Jones. Jones and Pearson.
Ooh, slightly fumbling it.
Fighting for it underneath is Lott. Lott kicks it out to in and out of the rim, and it looks like it's just a foreign object inside the paint. So it looks like they will keep it with the white team underneath.
Yes, got to make sure we get that off the court. We don't want any twisted ankles.
Absolutely. Already saw a few injuries, not too major. Just a little tweak of the ankle earlier this week. Here's Jones.
Great fake
putting
by
Laura
Jones.
off the feet, putting it up off the backboard. Can't quite get it in. And guarded by Jones. Castro trying to make his way past Pearson. Casbury, backdoor pass, Castro too high over the head.
Those two have been connecting real well this game as well. Unlucky on that last play, but overall they have been passing, give and goes, finishing the baskets.
Pearson will be the acting point guard for the white team as Jones takes a quick break.
Lott trying to get around his defender, force that pass out.
And a foul on Jones as Entz was trying to make his way past.
Smart foul. There was nobody else on that other half. It would have been Entz in the hoop. So great job on Jones taking one for the team on that one.
12 minutes left in the second half. Second half still remains scoreless. Last basket was by Casbury at the buzzer previously, but Castro can change that, but not right now.
Bodying up.
Castro gets the foul, going to the line for 2, smiling on his way to the charity stripe.
Great play by Castro. Unlucky for Jones again. Picked up 2 fouls back-to-back. He needs to start playing it a little bit more safe. We've seen Castro at the line before this game. Let's see if he can nail these 2 as well.
Puts it off just the right side. Coach calling out to him to keep his body square to the hoop. Let's see if he does that to change it, and he does. Gets the second one in.
Great coaching.
And the first point on the board in the second half for either team. Here is Ali. Guarded by Entz, kicks it to Pearson. Pearson driving inside on Castro, blocked by Castro. Let's take a look at that block as it came down all the way. Pearson, guarded by Castro, all the way down low, swatting it out of bounds. It still remains white ball, but a great stop by Castro. The move by Ali down low, trying to put it up, although it turns it over as it bounces off the post. And a timeout called on the court as we see a score of 23-11. Let's take a look at Straight Sports Custom Uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. Ten minutes remain in the second half here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. I'm Levi Flores along with Nadia Sabagian, and we have only seen 2 points, or 1 point, put on the board here in the second half, and that was by Castro from the line, who will now take it down the court for the blue team. Blue team taking their time now, got a little bit of rest. Too strong on that three-point shot from the corner by Entz. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball, of course, has another week. Week 2 of it being on July 27th through the 31st. It is for boys in the 4th through 12th grades. There are still spots available. Also, if you're not going to be coming to that, tune in to watch and support the talented players during this camp. And, of course, still more games here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 2 other courts that you are available to watch as Kasperi puts it in. Excuse me, that was Hulselbach.
And he will get the and one going to the line with an attempt to make this a three-point play.
That brings the lead down to 10. Let's see if he could put it back to single digits for the first time in a while. Hasselbach. Too short.
Slightly
Castro
off.
fighting for it.
Looks
Already
up
down the court is Entz. Entz with 3 defenders on, blocked on his way up. They're going to say it was tipped, so it remains blue ball underneath the hoop.
Great job on that white team getting the ball out of his hands without drawing that foul.
Castro thought that it went out on him, so he was already back down for defense. Having to come back, here he is now. Guarded by Pearson, gets the screen from Laura. 3-point shot up and no good, too strong for him.
Great tip by Freeman.
Entz was there, and it looks like he has a chance at 2. Castro coming back down for the defense, just in case. Actually, not only Castro, but also Lara coming back, leaving Entz and 2 players. Entz unable to make a connection, so it turns it over to Pearson and company. Lott. Baseline drive for Lott. Gets it in for 2, putting 2 more on the board for the white team, making it only an 8-point lead. Castro gets the screen from Kasperi to the corner. Entz for 3. 23-15 with just under 7 minutes left in the second half. White team slowly coming back from a double-digit deficit. Lott inside. Once again, 2 for Lott. And he's going to the line for an extra.
Great job. This white team's working real hard to make this gap less with 6.5 minutes left in this second half.
23-17, 6-point lead.
Unlucky.
Castro taking his time. He got the rebound, and he's going to wait for the defense to make their way back. This game is not out of reach yet. 6 minutes on the clock. Freeman Jr. deep 2.
And it's right there. Ball lands in his lap, and he puts that back up.
Lott bringing it down. Defense unaware of his upbringing. Poked from behind is Entz as he takes it down now.
Oh, great reach. Good attempt at saving that by Lott. But it will stay at the baseline for blue.
Castro has it. 15 foot out. Blocked underneath by Lott. Castro gets it. Puts up a 3. No. Ball is loose. Both teams fighting for it. Lara and number 89, Ali. And another timeout called on the court with 5 minutes left in the second half. 23-17 here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Straight Sports custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. Thank you to Straight Sports for providing all the jerseys for the campers, not only this week, but also for week 2 of the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. That will be on July 27th through the 31st. It is for boys in the 4th through 12th grades. There are still spots available. Also, if you're not going to come, tune in to watch and support all the talented players. 23-17, blue team up over the white team making a comeback. They were down by double digits, but now cutting it down to 6. Let's see if the defensive end can stop the points on the board for the blue team. Here's Casberry. All the way down to the rack. Easy bucket. No, can't go. 4 with the rebound. All the way down the court. Here is Hasselbach running into the post, turning it over back to the blue team.
Great effort. We've seen these boys try to throw these Hail Marys across the court, sometimes misjudging it and throwing a little bit too hard.
And 6 points is very easy to come back from. Only 3 minimum made baskets, 2 if you shoot from around the arc. But let's see what they decide to do. But first they have to stop the blue team and get the ball back in their hands as Castro puts up a floater just off the mark.
And that will stay with blue.
Stepped out of bounds as the white team rebounded. Casberry to Entz.
And saves it, but it lands in Hasselbach's hands.
Hasselbach to Pearson underneath. Ensign from behind.
Oh, so close.
Here's Lott using the referee as a defender. Lott making his move on Casberry.
Showing his handles.
Thought about the shot, gets it to 4 baseline. Too much on it. Both teams still fighting for it. Castro and Hasselbach, as Castro and Lott looks like hits the floor. A little slow to get up.
Both of them seem a little shaken up, but are walking over to the other side of the court.
3 minutes to go. 23-17 still remains scoreless after the timeout break. Here's Casberry making his move on Jones. To the rack. Can't get it. Here's Pearson around Castro. Castro to the rack. Yes, gets it to go.
Great finish on Pearson with that one.
Slowly but surely, 2.5 on the clock. 4-point lead. In and out of the hands of Freeman, turning it over. Here is the momentum shift.
This is getting close.
Here's the momentum shift. What can the white team do to come back? Jones gets the screen from 4. Jones to the wing. Hasselbach guarded by Entz. Entz closely guarding. Here's Lott. Lott inside to Pearson. Pearson loses control, goes out of bounds, turning it over.
Great look by Lott. Great run by Pearson. Slightly unlucky with that finish.
Here's Casberry. White team now with the full court press. Gets it to Castro over the top of Pearson. Castro down low. Wide open lane. Puts it off the backboard. No, rattles off the rim.
And Lott will recover. Not stopping. Spin move to the rim.
Lott can't get it to go either. Turnover down to Castro.
Both teams are not stopping. Freeman unlucky on the first one. Same with the second.
Castro gets that one to go. Another 2 for the blue.
Third time's the charm for that blue team.
Looks like Lott is still hurting from the bump with Castro a few minutes ago as Pearson making his way down nearly travels. Hasselbach 3.
And Lott again. Will he shoot?
Lott
Driving
baseline.
Slowing it down a little bit.
Time running out. 48 seconds to go. Pearson for 3. Bullseye.
Great step back by Pearson to get that 3 in.
And Castro travels, turning it over. 3-point game. Blue team up.
That is exactly what the white team needed right now. This is their chance. This is their time.
37 seconds on the clock. Can Pearson and company nail another 3? Pearson to inbound. Looking for Lott. Gets it to Lott. Takes it to the wing. Isolation defense. Puts up the 3. Bullseye again. Ties up the game. 25-25.
Great play by this white team.
And a foul on Hasselbach. That stops the clock at 23 seconds, and they're going to do a 1-and-1 for Hasselbach. Let's see what happens at the line.
I believe this is Casberry at the line for the blue team.
And it is Casberry, excuse me. Unbelievable turn of events for the white team. 2 3-pointers in a row to tie it up. Casberry at the line. Game on the line. 23 seconds remain. 1-and-1. High off the backboard.
And they will call it out of bounds. Out of bounds.
I don't know why.
I don't know what happened.
Well,
there.
they called it out of bounds, but high off the backboard is okay. But let's see what the white team can do. Here's Lott driving on Casberry. Euro step. Foul going to the line for 2.
Seems like.
And a timeout called with 12 seconds before the free throws. 25-25 here at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. Live from the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp, 12 seconds on the clock. That last play was overturned. It's going to be an offensive foul. Lara to inbound. Here's Casberry.
Full court press.
Jones in lot there. Throws it down the court. Does he have an offensive player? There's Castro down the court. Blocked from behind. They're going to call the foul. Going to the line for the opportunity to win it.
The pressure is on Castro.
And it looks like they reverse the call as well. No, excuse me. Castro will go to the line. Everyone off of the line.
There's 1 second left in this game. If he makes one of these free throws, that practically puts the white team at the loss.
Castro at the line. The heat is on. Puts the first one up just off the right side. Has one more opportunity to do it. Just like the All-Star game with Anthony Davis.
Castro needs to take his time on this one, focus in.
Castro, it looks good. Off the back iron.
Off the back rim.
And that will do it. 25-25. And they are going to end it on the tie here. 25-25. Great effort from the white team coming back and making sure Castro wasn't going to nail the free throws with the suspense. Levi Flores and Nadia Sabagian here from the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. More games to come here on NorCal Sports TV.